Right. So this piece has come up, right, where I said, if you just do your part, whatever, if you're new to love attraction or if you're into self-help or martial arts or anything, it's just that you have to do your part and the universe will meet you there. Well, yesterday I did an interview with an amazing woman that I highly you should check it out, right? And it where we and I'll probably leave the list below that if we do our part, if we take the initiative action on our dreams, the universe will meet you there. Whatever you are, whatever uh, location you are, it doesn't matter. What make it me say that because it's really weird, right? It's like it come out of nowhere for some odd fucking reason, right? And so the reason why I created like the Spider-Man friendly Spider-Man talking about domes and stuff, because I've been uh, studying and or going into deep, trying to figure out what makes people think about why they're a flat Earth, while in the law of attraction or the quantum physics theory that there's a whole nother realm like quantum physics while studying the smaller particles from and while physics studying from the physical aspect. But of course, they introduce math, but I'm not talking about that. But the thing is, I don't, I don't even like. I try to comprehend it, but it was like, what the fuck is this? No, it's just it came unexpected. So I've been watching ever since the people are from Logan Paul to he's making a mockery of a document of flat Earth, and there have been people who are flat earthers, but I don't believe it because I know for a fact there's no such thing. Because for me, I've been fascinated about uh, space because of Star Wars. Of course, I watch a little bit the new Star Trek because of my friend, but I was introduced to Star Wars when I was little while watching on TV, and I was fascinated by a lot of things about the space where the sun is spiraling while become if you watch deep into like the spiritual aspect down like the earth is moving and it's moving so fast and expanding, right? People say the universe is expanding, and so I can't wrap around my head around how can we. I guess if you look at it, it's kind of like if you watch Thor, right, where Thor's a god, a Nordic god, where they have it would make sense where they have a their home. It's like kind of flat and they're floating. It's kind of like sky high, right? And but the thing is, I couldn't like if you think about it, like all the object in the universe is round, right? Even I read it in the Neil deGrasse Tyson, and I couldn't wrap my head around it. So I was watching, you know, the ISS. The ISS stands for International Space Station, or no, not International Space. I don't know, but it's a space station, and that the space station have no gravity. And so when they put out, I'll probably leave the link in below. That it's very fascinating about the nature of reality that the uh, when they drink or when they eat stuff floats and stuff. And I was like, huh. So I watched all that, and they're NASA, or I think they're NASA. And so I was curious. I was like, how come people have the thought that there's not like that the Earth isn't round and they're flat? And I was watching there's this thing where they try to measure the Earth. Try to measure is the Earth flat? Because if the Earth is really flat, you would have like a horizontal. Like if you so basically, if you're they say if you're in like you're trying to cross either ocean or river, if you go far away, then you can still see it. but there's somewhere it disappeared. So they try to measure it. At first, it lined up, and then and afterward, the laser, because they used laser beam, and it would go up, and then they use a telescope. What happened is they using helicopter to fly, and it would fly all the way down. And what happened is they fly all the way to the horizon. I mean, cross. And what happened is the helicopter disappeared. First, you can see it, and then when they land down, it disappeared. It's like it looked like it's a curve. I don't know. It was weird. And I was thinking about Neil deGrasse Tyson said, if you like a huge being and you're trying to rub Earth, it would be smooth. And I was like, hey, that remind me of Men in Black with what's his name? Jay tried to touch because he erased his memory or he forgot. So he touched the globe of like these aliens or creatures. He goes, and I was like, yo, what if like a creature go like to us, man? And we'll be like screaming. But we're like kind of like a miniature ants in a way, right? People don't think that. If you go to a mall, if you look up, there's like a bunch of people walking and they're like a bunch of ants. I think that's how we're. I think that what I'm saying is like we're like since there's smaller microscopic stuff. They said that we have mites on our nose. That's kind of creepy. I don't even want to think about it, but we have like they said we have trillions of bacteria, a good one, a bad one, whatever. We have like we have a ecosystem in our body that help regulate whatever. And you think about it, it's fascinating that there's another world that we couldn't see with our five senses, with our sensory senses or auditory, because the sounds come in vibrations, and we're sending. Actually, in a sense, we're all picking up energy. People are like, duh, Johnny, we know this. No, no, no. I mean, there's sound vibrations hitting our ear, and then the light energy is hitting our eye. Uh, um, but then I was thinking about that. Okay, so what makes this videos is weird, right? So um, I kind of forgot about I was watching the International Space Station, whatever about space, and I was going shopping, and holy fucking shit, it was so fucking weird. Okay, what I'm alluding to is this. Okay, so I'm done going shopping, and when I got out the door of the grocery store, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" I mean, in my head, I was trying. So I was about to put everything in, and I saw, "Hey, it's this guy," and I was like, "What the hell?" So I was kind of surprised because it was kind of weird because I was like, I like it's never in my scope of vision or my environment before. Never. Like I could tell you stories. Like I never seen that shit before. Like how the fuck? Not like I never seen that like person come in my life before. Meaning that it hasn't come across. So I'm alluding to is that she had an cult called NASA, right? It's like, bro, what are the chances and odds are attracting that into my life? That's like fucking preposterous, right? You would think that, what the fuck? And so he was a retired NASA, and I asked him a question about is the Earth is flat? He said no, it's round. I was like thinking, gave me a phone number. But the nature of the reality is weird, but what they say is true. We are a human magnet. When you forgot it, you attract things into your life, and via your vortex of energy that draws this weird shit. I mean, not weird shit. I'm saying weird shit because it's still fucking fascinating to me. Like, what the fuck, man? It happened every time. It's like how I don't know how the universe does it, but it's fucking ridiculous. Okay, I mean I love it at the same time. I don't love it because it's like unexpected, right? I was like, what the fuck? It's kind of cool. Right? I think it's cool. Now the reason I said that, me, you got to me, you gotta take the action, but it doesn't matter what action you take because your energy draws that reality to you. I was like, holy fucking shit, man! Like that in of itself made my day because I was like, yo, because I was watching. I highly recommend you should subscribe to London Rio by Brian Rose. He interviewed a lot of people that you might know, Joe Vitale, Dr. Joe Dispenza, but um, Brian Rose, creator of London Rio, he talked to NASA. Is the flat Earth is it flat or round? And I was watching Joe Rogan and stuff like that. But guys, if you just do your part, the universe will rise to you. Only you. Your special, unique circumstance, your dream, your aspiration, only to you, no one else. It's still amazed me today. That's why I wanted to record this before I do another interview because I have two interviews today. I've been doing interview all week, and I was like, it's good, it's good, it's good. I like it. It's just that kind of tiring. Um, because I want a little break. Uh, but I'll see you guys next time. If you're into law of attraction, yeah, spiritual, just subscribe. Okay, I do book reviews, interviews, and a whole lot of mind blowing, awesome, cool content. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.